a young lady and a young man. Let's just say they both had the same degree, went to the same school, sat next to each other, got the same job, just to say. They both got promoted. They were supervisors, but there was one difference. For every dollar he made, she made 70 cents. Now, about a couple of weeks ago, Dr. Assadine asked, did anybody ever hear of Lily Ledbetter? And no one raised their hand. I want to ask the same question today. Has anybody heard of Lily Ledbetter? Okay. And probably basically from the politics end of it, okay? All right. We're going to show you. I'm going to talk a little bit about Lily Ledbetter and the things that she did. Lily Ledbetter is 73. She's funky. She's from Alabama. She has this really deep accent, and she speaks with much power, okay? She started to work for Goodyear Tire in 1979, and she retired in 1998. She was given, someone gave her a little note anonymously, giving her the salary of 3 men who had the same position that she had, and she saw that she made $3,700 a month, and they made between $4,200 and $5,200 a month. And so, that didn't sit right with her at all. So she went to sue. She was going to sue Goodyear Tire for paying her less than what they were paying. They had the same position, same edge. Nothing was different from them except for their pay. So what she did, she went to court to sue them. And that's when she used logos, because she revealed logical meaning according to Warren and Fassett. She went to court, she sued, they awarded her $3 million. And of course, Goodyear appealed that decision. So the Supreme Court rejected that ruling, and they said that she had 180 days to report any wrongdoing to her from the time that the salaries were set. But she has no way of knowing, because talking about salaries is very taboo in the workforce. They don't want you discussing what you make or someone telling you what they make. They want to keep that quiet. So of course she didn't know about it, so she couldn't report it or make a claim against it. Lily Ledbetter, she spoke at 2 Democratic conventions. She spoke at the one in 2004 and 2008. This was according to the transcript of Lily Ledbetter at DNC, www.pds.org, and also through C-SPAN. This is through their information through their website on her transcripts for speaking at these particular events. Okay. She was very voiceful. She never backed down. She never gave up. And then, here it is, President Obama. His first bill that he signed into law was the Lily Ledbetter bill. He named it after her. And that is according to 500 Tulane Law Review in February 2010. So this is the first thing he did. He was to sign, his first official work into office to sign this into law, the Lily Ledbetter. It's good, but the only problem is a lot of employers do not fall into that. They don't recognize it. They won't recognize it. Okay, now, how this affects all of you here? Someone might say, well, I'm a man, it doesn't affect me. Or some might say, well, I'm in a union, it doesn't affect me. Or I'm going to be self-employed when I finish school, so it's not going to affect me. But it does. It affects everyone. It affects you if you're a man. For one thing, here you see the money in the hand. Who spends the most money? Who do you see at the malls, at the grocery stores? It's women. Women. They are the ones who hold the economy. So you're taking away from them. You're taking away basically from the economy. And then here, the family, where it affects the man. You have a husband and wife situation, both working. She brings home 70 cents compared to $1 for her co-workers, her male co-workers. So that takes away from that family as well, the income that they have coming into the house. And also it affects single mothers raising kids. Could be a male child or a daughter. This is money that's being taken away from their the income because of the unfair pay. So it's very important that they are given what everyone else gives. Some might say, well, I'm in a union. Goodyear Tire it's union. She started off making the same thing, but by the time she retired, the pay has just went all over the place, and she had no way of knowing. So that could be a fact. And then you can also say, well, I'm going to be self-employed. But who spends the money? The woman. Mm-hmm. I went to purchase a car last week. Who do you see at the dealership? Women. So women are the ones that spend. Men spend as well, but women are usually the ones who do the major purchases in the family, and they're the ones who have the economy. So it affects everybody. And then even for you to look as young men, you might be entrepreneurs, you might employ women, so you be more sensitive to what they're going through and how unequal it is. So in conclusion, it's better. By her speaking, it has made things better. We're getting better, so her speaking has helped things, and it affects everyone. Unequal pay. And there's my references. Thank you very much.